Your cat does not see you as their owner. They do not see you as the person who feeds them. They do not see you as a roommate or a caretaker or a convenient source of warmth and food. They see you as their parent, their actual, real, genuine parent. The same way a kitten sees their mother, with the same trust, the same dependency, the same deep and unshakable certainty that you are the person who makes the world safe, the person who makes everything okay, the person who is above all others theirs. And I know that might sound like a stretch. I know there are people who will hear that and say, "Come on, it is just a cat." They do not think about things like that. But here is what those people do not know. There is a landmark study from the University of Oregon that changed everything we thought we knew about the relationship between cats and their humans. Researchers tested cats using the same attachment framework used to study the bonds between human infants and their parents. The same exact scientific protocol. And what they found was extraordinary. Cats form attachment bonds with their owners that are functionally identical to the bonds that human children form with their parents. The same patterns, the same behaviors, the same emotional framework. Your cat does not just love you. They are attached to you in the deepest way that attachment science can measure. Or in the way that children are attached to the people who raise them. In the way that defines safety and security and the ability to navigate the world. You are not just their owner. You are their parent. And once you see the signs of that, once you know exactly what to look for, you will never see your relationship with your cat the same way again. I am going to show you those signs today, every single one of them. And by the time we reach the last sign, you are going to understand something about your cat that most people go their entire lives without ever knowing. Stay with me. This one is going to mean something to you. Hey, welcome back. And if you are new here, I am so glad you found this video because what I am about to share with you is genuinely one of the most profound things you will ever learn about your relationship with your cat. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that your cat behaves completely differently with you than they do with strangers? Have you noticed that they come to you when they are scared? That they look for you in unfamiliar situations? That your presence seems to physically calm them down in a way that nothing else does? That is not random. That is not just personality. That is attachment. Deep, scientifically measurable, parent-level attachment. The research is clear on this. Cats who live with humans form what behavioral scientists call a secure attachment bond with their primary caregiver. And the behaviors that come from that bond are almost identical to the behaviors that children display toward their parents. Now, I want to walk you through the specific signs that your cat sees you as their parent, not just likes you, not just is comfortable around you, but genuinely, fundamentally, at the deepest level of their emotional world, sees you as the parental figure in their life. Some of these signs you will recognize immediately. Some will surprise you. And at least one of them is going to make you look at your cat in a completely different way from this moment forward. Stay all the way to the end because the last sign is the one that ties everything together, the one that makes the whole picture complete. Let us begin. Sign number 1. They come to you when they are scared. Think about the last time something frightened your cat. Maybe it was a loud sound outside. Maybe it was a visitor they did not know. Maybe it was a thunderstorm or fireworks or something falling off a shelf. Whatever it was, think about what your cat did in that moment. Did they run to you? Did they find you in the house and press themselves against you or jump into your lap or hide behind your legs? Or did your presence immediately make them calmer, even if the scary thing was still happening? If yes, you just witnessed one of the most scientifically significant signs that your cat sees you as their parent. Here is why this matters so much. In the attachment study from the University of Oregon, researchers put cats into a mildly stressful, unfamiliar environment. First with their owner present, and then with their owner absent. And they measured exactly how the cats responded. Cats with secure attachment bonds to their owners showed a very specific pattern. When their owner was present, they explored the unfamiliar space, periodically returning to their owner for what researchers call a secure base check. They would come back, make contact, confirm their owner was there, and then go explore again. Exactly the way young children behave with parents in unfamiliar environments. When the owner left the room, the securely attached cats showed signs of stress. When the owner returned, they settled quickly. Their safe base was back. That is parent-child attachment behavior. Textbook. Scientifically indistinguishable from human-infant behavior with their caregivers. When your cat runs to you during a thunderstorm, they are not just looking for warmth. They are going to their safe base. Their parent, or the one whose presence tells their nervous system that despite whatever is happening out there, in here everything is okay. You are there okay. You are their calm in the storm. Literally. Next time your cat comes to you when they are frightened, hold them. Stay still. Let them feel your breathing and your heartbeat and the steadiness of you. Because in that moment, you being calm is the most powerful thing you can give them. You are showing them that the parent is not afraid. And if the parent is not afraid, they do not need to be either. That is parenting. Pure and simple. And your cat knows it. Sign number 2. They slow blink at you and only you. You have probably heard about the cat slow blink before. That moment when your cat looks at you and very deliberately closes their eyes halfway and opens them again. The cat kiss. The silent I love you. But here is the part of the slow blink story that most people never hear. And it is the part that connects directly to the parent-child bond. Cats do not slow blink at everyone. In fact, most cats reserve their slow blink almost exclusively for the people they are most deeply attached to. The people who represent safety and love and home at the very deepest level of their emotional world. Researchers have found that cats are significantly more likely to slow blink at their primary caregiver than at any other human, or even humans they are comfortable with. Even humans they like. The slow blink is not just affection. It is specific, targeted, deep attachment affection. And here is the connection to parental bonding. Kittens slow blink at their mothers. It is one of the first forms of visual communication they develop. That slow, deliberate eye movement between a kitten and their mother is part of the bonding language of early life. It says, I am safe with you. I trust you. You are mine and I am yours. When your adult cat slow blinks at you, they are using that same language. That first language of deep attachment. The one they learned when they were tiny and the world was new and their mother was everything. They are speaking to you in the language of mother-child love. And they are choosing you to speak it to. Try this tonight. Find a quiet moment when your cat is calm and looking at you. Soften your eyes, not a hard stare but a gentle, relaxed look. And slowly close your eyes halfway and open them again. And watch what happens. Most of the time they will slow blink back. And in that moment, the two of you will be having a conversation in a language older than words. A language of trust and attachment and love. A conversation between a parent and their child. Sign number 3. They show you their belly. This one gets cat owners into trouble constantly. Your cat rolls over, exposes their soft, vulnerable belly, looks at you with those big eyes, and every instinct in your human brain says this is an invitation. They want belly rubs. So you reach down and immediately get a handful of claws and teeth. And you think, why do they do that? They showed me their belly and then attacked me for touching it. What is going on? Here is what is going on. And it completely reframes the belly display. A cat's belly is their most vulnerable place. It is where all their vital organs are. In the wild, exposing your belly means exposing the part of you that, if attacked, would be fatal. No cat in a survival situation would ever voluntarily expose their belly. It is simply too dangerous. So when your cat rolls over and shows you their belly, they are not necessarily asking for a touch. They are doing something far more significant. They are making a display of complete and total trust. They are saying, I trust you so much that I am willing to show you the most vulnerable part of my body. I am not afraid of you. I feel safe enough with you to expose my softest, most undefended place. That is an enormous statement. That is your cat telling you, in the clearest physical language they have, that you have earned their deepest trust. And here is the parent connection. Kittens show their bellies to their mothers constantly. It is part of the comfort and safety of that bond. With their mother, a kitten does not need to guard their vulnerability because their mother is the one who protects it. When your adult cat shows you their belly, they are placing you in that same category. You are the one who protects their vulnerability. You are the safe enough person, the trustworthy enough person, the person they do not need to guard themselves against. The lesson on touching? Read it as a trust display first, not an invitation. Some cats want belly touches and some do not. But all cats who show you their belly are saying the same thing regardless. I trust you with my most vulnerable self. That is what parents and children do. They are safe with each other's vulnerability. And your cat is safe with theirs around you. Sign number 4. They bring their problems to you. Your cat is not feeling well. Maybe they ate something that disagreed with them. Maybe they have a small injury. Maybe they are just having an off day and everything feels wrong. And what do? They find you. They come and sit near you or on you. They seek out your specific presence, not just any warm body in the house. You. Or maybe it is simpler than that. Maybe your cat has a toy stuck under the sofa and they cannot get it out. And they come and sit in front of you and meow. And look at the sofa. And look at you. Oh, and look at the sofa again. Until you figure out what they need and you go get the toy. Your cat brings you their problems. Both the physical ones and the logistical ones. And that behavior, so ordinary that most cat owners barely notice it, is one of the most telling signs of parental attachment that exists. Think about why children bring their problems to their parents. Because their parent is the one who can help. The one who has the power and the knowledge and the resources to make things better. The one who has always come through before. The one whose job in the child's understanding of the world is to fix things. Your cat has categorized you exactly the same way. You are the one who can help. The one who has always helped. The one whose entire role in their understanding of the world is to make things okay when things go wrong. When your cat is sick and they come to find you and press themselves against you, they are doing what every child does when they do not feel well. They go to their parent. Because being with their parent is the closest thing to feeling better that they know. You are their solution, their resource, their person who fixes things. That is a parental role. And your cat has assigned it to you completely and without reservation. Honor it. When your cat brings you a problem, pay attention. When they are not feeling well and they come to you, stay close. Be the parent they are asking you to be. Because they came to you specifically. They trust that you are the one who can help. Live up to that trust. Sign number 5. They need on you and only on you. Kneading. The bread-making behavior. The rhythmic pushing and pulling of paws that your cat does on your lap, your stomach, your chest, sometimes your face if they can reach it. Over and over. Steady and rhythmic and completely absorbed. We talked about kneading in a previous video as a sign of love. But in the context of parental attachment, it goes even deeper. Because kneading is not just a love behavior. It is specifically a mother-directed behavior. Here is the neuroscience. Kneading is hardwired into kittens at birth. They need their mother while nursing. The physical act of pressing their paws stimulates milk production. But beyond the physical function, kneading in those early weeks becomes associated with everything that a mother provides. Warmth, nourishment, safety, the feeling of being completely held and cared for. As cats grow up, the nursing behavior stops. But the kneading behavior, with its deep neurological connection to maternal comfort, does not always disappear. In cats who form strong attachment bonds with their humans, kneading often continues throughout their adult lives. But it becomes directed at the attachment figure rather than the mother. At you. When your cat kneads on you, their brain is doing something remarkable. It is accessing those earliest, deepest, most fundamental memories of being safe and loved and provided for. And it is finding that same feeling in you. You have replaced their mother in their emotional memory. Not in a sad way. In the most profound and loving way possible. You have become the being in whose presence their nervous system finds the peace and safety it first learned with their mother. And the most telling part? Most cats knead on their primary attachment person and almost no one else. They might knead on soft surfaces occasionally. But the full depth of the behavior, the absorbed, rhythmic, eyes-closed kneading of deep comfort, that is almost exclusively reserved for the person they are most attached to. If your cat kneads on you, you are that person. You are their safe place, their comfort, their parent in every neurological sense of the word. Hey, quick second. If your cat does any of these things and you are sitting here thinking yes, that is exactly what they do. Please hit that like button right now. It means everything to this channel and it helps more cat owners find this video. And subscribe if you have not yet, because the last 2 signs are the ones that completely change how people understand their cats. So you do not want to miss them. Okay, back to it. Sign number 6. They mirror your emotional state. Have you ever noticed that when you are stressed, your cat seems stressed? When you are sad and crying, your cat comes and sits near you or on you. When you are relaxed and happy, your cat seems more playful and relaxed. When you are anxious, your cat becomes watchful and unsettled. Your cat is reading you. Constantly, at a level of attention and sensitivity that is difficult to fully comprehend. Cats can read human facial expressions. This has been scientifically proven. Research published in Animal Cognition found that cats respond differently to happy human faces versus negative human faces. They seek out positive interaction when their owner appears happy. They become more cautious or seek comfort when their owner appears distressed. But it goes beyond reading your face. Cats also respond to your body language, your movement patterns, your vocal tone, and even chemical signals in your scent that change when your emotional state changes. Your cat is receiving a constant stream of emotional data from you and adjusting their own state accordingly. This is called social referencing. And here is the key point. Social referencing, using another individual's emotional state to calibrate your own understanding of a situation, is a behavior that children primarily direct toward their parents. Research on human development shows that when children encounter something new or uncertain, they look at their parent first. They read their parent's emotional response, and they use that information to decide how they should feel about the situation. If the parent is calm, the situation is probably safe. If the parent is alarmed, the situation is probably dangerous. Your cat does this with you. They are using your emotional state as their guide to how they should feel about the world around them. You are their emotional reference point, their calibration system, their North Star for navigating the emotional landscape of every day. When you have a bad day and you come home heavy and tired and sad, your cat feels that. Not in a vague general way, in a specific measurable behavioral way. And they respond to it. They come to you. They settle near you. They try to be present for you in the way that they have learned helps. And when you are happy and light and energetic, your cat picks that up too. They become more playful, more engaged, more present and interactive. You are their emotional weather system. And they have been reading your forecast every single day since the moment they came into your life. That is what children do with parents. That is the attachment. That is the bond. And your cat is living it with you completely. Sign number 7. They choose you in every room. This is the last sign. And it is the simplest. And in some ways, it is the most powerful of all of them. Your cat could be anywhere. At any given moment of any given day, your cat could be in any room, on any surface, in any corner of your home. They have complete freedom of movement. No one is telling them where to go or where to be. And yet, over and over and over again, they choose to be where you are. You move to the kitchen. They appear in the kitchen. You go to the bedroom. They follow. You sit in the living room. They come and settle somewhere in the living room. Not always on you, not always touching you, but in the room, in your space. Choosing out of all the available options in your entire home to be in the same place as you. Day after day. Room after room. Choice after choice after choice after choice. This is not coincidence. This is not habit in a simple mindless sense. This is a creature who has organized their entire life around proximity to you, who finds the greatest comfort and security and peace in whatever space you happen to be occupying. In attachment science, this is called proximity maintenance, the tendency of an attached individual to stay close to their attachment figure. It is one of the 4 key markers of attachment behavior, alongside safe haven seeking, secure base behavior, and separation distress. Your cat demonstrates all 4. But proximity maintenance is the one that happens every single day, all day long, quietly and consistently and completely without drama or fanfare. They just keep choosing to be near you, every day, for years, without being asked, without any external reward beyond the simple fact of being close to you. Now, think about what that means in terms of the parent-child bond. Children follow their parents everywhere, not because they are forced to, because being near their parent is where they feel most at home in the world, most themselves, most safe, most at peace. Your cat feels that about you? You are the place in the world where they feel most themselves, most safe, most at peace. You are home for them. Not the house, not the couch, not the sunny window. You. Specifically, exactly, completely you. And every time they get up from their comfortable spot to follow you to another room, every time they choose your lap over the warm blanket, every time they appear in the doorway and settle in the corner just to be in the same space as you, they are making the same statement. You are my person. You are my parent. You are the place I choose. Every single time. Without hesitation. Without question. I choose you. That is sign number 7. And that is the sign that ties all the others together. Is all of the signs, the running to you when scared, the slow blinks, the belly displays, the brought problems, the kneading, the emotional mirroring, they all point to the same thing. Your cat has built their entire emotional world around you. You are their safe base, their comfort, their reference point, their home. You are their parent. And they are yours in every way that matters. Let us bring all 7 signs together one final time. Your cat runs to you when they are scared because you are their safe base. They slow blink at you because you are the person they speak their deepest attachment language to. They show you their belly because you are the one they trust with their most vulnerable self. They bring you their problems because you are the one who makes things okay. They need on you because being with you feels the way being with their mother felt when they were brand new in this world. They mirror your emotions because you are their guide to how the world feels and what it means. And they choose to be in whatever room you are in every day for years simply because where you are is where they most want to be. 7 signs, all pointing to the same truth. Your cat sees you as their parent, their safe place, their person, their whole emotional world. And you have been that for them every single day, whether you knew it or not. Tell me in the comments, which of these 7 signs does your cat show you most? I want to know. I read every single one. And if your cat shows you all 7, you have one of the most deeply bonded, most securely attached cats in the world. Share this video with every cat owner you know. Because every single one of them deserves to understand the depth of what their cat feels for them. And if you want to understand your cat even more deeply, watch my video on why your cat sleeps on you every night. It connects directly to everything we talked about today. Subscribe so you never miss a video. And until next time, the next time your cat follows you into a room for no reason at all, just remember what that means. They chose you. Again, like they always do, paw prints.